Evening YouTube, just going to be doing the quick deck tech for me tempered steel. Tried to do this last time, the video went on a bit too long, so I'm going to try and keep this short because the last time it just didn't upload at all because YouTube was like, yeah, you're not uploading, this is too long. Yeah, so I'm just going to get straight to it. I'll just position this. So obviously we've got the 4 of the tempered steels, which are obviously the opponent's card, great booster, makes all the little guys into giants. The minute 3 Mox Opals, which are obviously for the Metalcraft. The only thing I've really used these for, besides it having the extra white mana, considering I only run 9 planes and 4 Seachromes, is either for the... It's mainly to splash blue for the Molland Haunts and the Spellskites in the sideboard, but I'll get to that later. Let's go 4 Signal Pest, again, great way of getting an early game boostage. You're dropping an Ink Moth first turn, swinging with the Ink Moth, and the Signal Pest is like 2 damage straight on 2 damage turn 2 if you're dropping a land, you know, really good. Got the 4 Glinthawk Idols. Brilliant against like rat spells because it stays as an artifact until you activate it. 2/2 flyer for a 2-drop, which is a kind of evasion at its own because it's pretty much, except for Ancient Grudges, of course, which is obviously the main threat against this deck. Great card. Got the 4 Vault Scourge. Again, great turn 1 flyer, especially if you're dropping out the memnites. Yeah, 2 memnites, a planes and a Mox Opals. In case of you getting 3 creatures on turn 1 is the ideal situation, really. Getting those straight off the bat. Don't really want to be playing the 2 life later on in the game when it's getting quite crucial, but can sometimes work. It just depends, obviously, on the board at that time. The 4 Glinthawks. Great, get interaction with the 0 drops in the deck, or even the 1 drops. Really good with a Mox Opal. If like you tap the Mox Opal for white, play it back down for nothing. You know, you're getting a free 2/2 flyer essentially because the Mox Opal comes back in untapped. Again, evasion's really important. The 4 memnites, obviously 0 drop 1/1. Gets boosted by pretty much everything else on the deck. Can't go wrong. Great Metalcraft activator, especially if you top deck one of these in a tight situation. I opted for the 4 Etch Champions. Again, Metalcraft protection colours great. The only problem we're having is the big artifact creatures like the Worm Coils or the tokens from Blade Splicer, which everyone seems to be running right now. I don't know. Still great card, 3-drop for a 2/2, turns to a 4/4 with Tempered Steel. Still really good. I run main board 1 Hero Bladehold because Signal Pests, you know, combined with this, you know, you're swinging for at least 9, you know. Double Battle Cry is always a great thing. 1 Oblivion Ring in main board, purely because I feel that the standard spot removal in this deck, which is the 4 dispatches, is not usually enough to cover. You find yourself using them too early in the game, or you know, that annoying Elish Norn comes in popping everything. You know, Oblivion Ring pretty much sorts that out. We've got the 4 Origin Spell Bombs. My terrible artwork trying to turn that to a Pokeball didn't really work out, but whatever. Again, great Metalcraft activator, activates the Glinthawk Idols when the Mia token comes into play. Really good card for especially for a 1-drop, great for card advantage if you've got the spare mana going. Mana base, we have the obvious 4 Seachrome Coasts, only really essential for sideboarding in for either the Spellskites or the 2 Molland Haunts, which I also run. Great because there's no real artifact retrieval from the graveyard, but Making those 1-1 flyers usually can count for a lot. The obvious 4-ink Moth Nexus, again great with Tempered Steel, great with Battle Cry, Evasion again with the flying, really really great card. And then we've got the 9 planes. That's 9? Yeah, that's 9. Yeah, 19 lands in total, but a 21 mana access. The deck curves out at 4, but only one card is a 4-drop, the rest of them are all at 3. So it's just something like you're not winning by turn 5, turn 6, something is kind of wrong. I have a sideboard which I'm not too sure about at the minute actually. So we have a Timely Reinforcements, great for those aggro matchup straight off the mark, or people with a lot of answers. A Day of Judgment, again great for aggro, great for tokens, but not as good as the other two, which seem to give me a lot of problems with the Spirits decks, which is great for the 2 Ratchet Bombs here. Another one great because it's a 2-drop as well, it is quite handy for activating Metalcraft. We have another 2 Heroes of Bladehold. Great for the slower games if you want to draw them out a bit, just casual, just for fun, or if you just really really like the card like I do, creating more tokens. With the 2 Spell Skates, which are great for the burn decks, people running Artifact Hate. 2 Celestial Purges, a lot of black matchups, a lot of red-black in my local meta, playing vampires. Graph Digger's Cage purely because I have a friend who plays Solar Flare, another one who plays the Frights deck, another one plays a pod deck. It really does shut down the entire deck if they're not packing Artifact Hate. Another example of that is the Nile Spellbomb. Hex Parasite because he nom-nom-noms the Planeswalkers, gets rid of Champion of the Parish, just bites everyone down back to size. And then my replacement for the Steel Overseer would be just a Mickey's. Don't really get to see a lot of play, but he can. That last minute boost is always quite nice. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot of promos, alt arts in my deck. If you've come across any, especially the promo memnites, I am after those, but this will be turning into Affinity come October rotation, so leave your comments at the bottom, any feedback, any suggestions, I'd be really grateful to let me know. So yeah, thanks guys. First Deck Tech.